Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the ABC of Excel series. Now, today we're learning how to work with tables in Excel. Now, tables are an amazing way to organize your data, make it more readable, and unlock powerful features like sorting, filtering, and dynamic ranges. So let's get started. So before we, go to the practical aspect of it, what is a table in Excel? Now, a table in Excel is a structured way to organize data. It makes your data easier to manage and give you tools to work with efficiently. So let me show you how to create one. Now, for example, we have our data here. We have, just our data. You can see that they're just words written. There's no definition, so to say it like that. So how do you create a table? You simply select your data range. So how do you select? Let's do Control A. So it's going to select everything. So select your data range. Go to the Insert tab. Go to the Insert tab. If you want to know more about the ribbon, you can check our previous videos. So go to the Insert tab in the ribbon and click on Table. Can you see Table here? This is Table. Can you see? So it says create a table to organize and analyze related data. Table makes it easy to sort, to filter, and format data within a sheet. So when you click on table, it's asking you to confirm. It's going to ask you to confirm which of the range, if it has headers or if it does not have headers. So let's click it, and then clicked it. It's asking us. So it's asking us saying that does my table have headers? Yes, it has headers. Now, what are headers? Headers are like the title of your column. The first row of your column most times is the title of your column, or is the heading of your column, telling you what your column is all about. So yes, our table have headers, and then we click on OK. So make sure it's ticked. So if you're unticking it, you're trying to say that your table doesn't have headers. So it's just going to, Excel is going to count everything as the same thing, or make everything in a table as the same way. It's not going to separate the heading of your column from the essentials or from the attributes of that column. So like I said, it has to remain ticked, and then you click on OK. So once you click on OK, now can you see the difference? Can you see the difference between what we had before and what we have now? So Excel formats it into a neat and professional looking table. Now, after you have created a table, Excel automatically had some features. It had sorting and filtering options to the headers. So for example, can you see that something like drop down, like this box, it's on each of the columns? That is what table does. So if I click on this drop down, yeah, it's going to specify the items. You can see something like sort smallest to largest, sort largest to smallest, and then I can actually filter. Probably I want to check for a particular ID, I can filter it. Probably if I come to this price section here, I want to see all the items that they are maybe above 50 or below 50. I can use filters to do it. Now, table comes in with built-in styles to make your data visually appealing. So can you see that once your table is created, I can go to table design. Remember, before we created our table, there was nothing like table design in our ribbon. But immediately we created our table, it comes with table design, meaning that you can design your table however you like it. Probably I don't like this format. I can decide to change it to this, or I can decide to change it to this, or I can click on this drop down to see more options. I can decide to change it to this, depending on how I want it, or how I want it to look to be. So let's pick a lighter color for this one. Let's pick a lighter color. Let's pick it. So let's pick this. No, I want something like a lighter green. Okay, let's pick this. This looks okay. Now, another thing that you can do with tables is, one of the best things about tables is they are really dynamic. Now, if I want to add new rows or new columns to this, what exactly? It automatically expands the, how do I put it? It automatically expands the essentials or the attributes, the add-ins of your table. It automatically expands it to the next column or the next row that you have. So for example, let me go to the last row that we have here. If I'm to add something else, here, stapler, let me add, so this is, wow. So let me add another product here. So this is going to be 1023, I think, yeah. And then so let's add, can you see that immediately I added 1023, it automatically adds it to the table that we've created before. So that is another thing about tables. So stapler, let's say what should we put? Should we add charger? And then let's say charger is, what can we say charger is? Can we say tools or items? I'm just saying. And then let's say the charger is 4.78. And then how many do we have in store? We have 45. Then total price, unit price, that's it, 45 multiplied by this. Of course, you remember what I told you about. I'm coming. Let me see if this is how we did it. So let me do equals to, remember what I taught us about functions and formulas. So that's the total price. Order dates, let's just skip it for 5377. Don't worry, we're going to do that if tin, and so just USA, and then customer's name Fernandez Gigs. I don't know who owns that name. I just used the name that came to my mind. I just wanted to see how table is being added and how your rows is being added to column. The same way, if I, for example, the same way if I want to add another column, probably I want to create another column to my to the columns that I have. Let's say customer ID. For example, I want to add a customer ID column, and then I press enter. Can you see that immediately it added it to the table? So that is an essential, or that is the beautiful thing about tables. Now, another handy feature in the in Excel row is that they can add a total row. You can add a total row to your Excel. When you come to the table design, you can decide to add a total row. Can you see it here? So I can turn it on and turn it off the total row to the table. So if I click on the total row, automatically it gives me, it's adding the total row here. And so we can add our unit price, our quantity, our total price together. So it allows you to quickly calculate totals, average, or count of your data. So, and you are going to see it in your table design. Now, peradventure, you want to remove the table, the features of that table. You don't like the way it is. You like the way it was before we converted it to a table. You can decide to change it back to the range. And how do we do that? You're going to come to this your table design and click on convert to range. You're going to click on convert to range, which is here. So if I say convert to range, it's asking me, do you want to convert the table to a normal range? And I'm going to say yes. So I'm going to say yes. So immediately it's going to remove the sorting, the filtering, and everything that is on. You can see that those triangle, downside facing triangles that we have here, or something that looks like filter, it's no longer there. That's because I have converted the tables into range. And that's all about working with tables in Excel. Now, table makes it so much easier to manage and analyze the data. And I hope you're excited to start using them. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you'll be able to see firsthand and to know when the next ABC of Excel video drops. See you soon, beautiful people. Bye.